Hey guys, Kenny here, aka Kisushima, and this is my first video in a bunch of achievement guides for old games where I just go back and look at some of the fun achievements you can get and some of the hard achievements, just produce some nice, easy, friendly guides for them. The first one I'm doing today is going to be the infamous Mile High Club for 20 gamer score, where you have to complete the Mile High Club epilogue in Call of Duty 4 on Veteran. Now, if you've played the campaign on Veteran, it's a bit of a ball ache, but it's not too bad. This is a bit harder. This is a bit of a step up. But once you know what you're doing, once you've got your technique down, it's much easier. Just some things of note for here. I die 9 times. I've left all the footage in just so you can see, you don't do it straight away, or you don't always do it straight away. So I'll just talk you through some tips there, and then I'll run you through my real run towards the end. If you want to skip to that, it's around the 240 mark, so there we are. Basically, one thing of note is that my technique won't necessarily get you the achievement. You've got to find a way that makes you feel comfortable, and a technique and a run that makes you feel comfortable. I looked at about 10 different guys, and I sort of mashed them all up, and I got something that made me easy to work with, and that's what netted me the achievement. But you're always willing to try some different things here. A lot of people there with that guy, they knife him. The reason I don't is because I always found that I just got too close. So when I stabbed, I lunged, and it just took that precious second, that precious flow out of it. And it was something that I didn't really like. Once you've shot this guy, if you shoot him or if you kill him, he's fine. If you miss him, sometimes he'll come out and he'll bug you off. If you just shoot him, your guy should finish him off. And obviously if you kill him, he's dead. It's great. What I do is, the best thing to do is to shoot that guy before you hit the threshold of that room. Once you pass that line, it's what triggers that group of enemies to come through the doorway. So if you shoot him before that line, you throw the flashbang. As you're going through the threshold, you should stun them all. Nice one, cluster, incapacitating him so you can take out the guy around the corner, which you'll see later. Another thing of note with this achievement, there's 4 different compartments. And as you see my time, you might think I'm under halfway, and I'm definitely halfway with the time. It's okay. Once you get to the top room, you're running through a lot of it. You just got to keep nice and calm with this. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating achievement, and a lot of the times you'll die in just the most bullshit ways. You just got to keep at it, and you've got to keep your concentration with that, and it's something to remember. It can get frustrating. It took me several hours to do this when I first did it back in 2007, which is a long time ago now, but it's a really fun way to pass time, just to show your friends that you can whip through Mile High Club in a couple of attempts. Trust me, it's quite funny to see their faces when you've got friends that have never completed it before. Soon you'll be one of those guys, so it's not so bad. Okay, so this is my penultimate run, and you'll see here, golden rule, fucked up how many guys that I counted. But you're seeing just a glimpse of the technique here. I haven't actually got through to the second room yet. It's on this attempt that I do it. So first things first, switch to my pistol when I start this run. I take this guy out. Before I reach the threshold, I'm taking that guy out, and I'm throwing a flashbang as soon as I hit that line. Those enemies are clustered and now stunned. I now hit fire that guy and grab his P90. The amount of ammo in the clip is variable, but it should be enough. You stand up and you literally just spray all those guys and you reload it, running through to the next room, making sure that you've killed enough enemies and you stab any guys in your way, and you crouch down here, you throw 2 flashbangs, and you wait for your guys to move up. Simple as that. You then run around to the right, and I tend to lay down and shoot all the guys as they come down the stairs. Running a bit out of time here, and I managed to get the guy out the stairs because he's reloading. I was a bit lucky, but you do need some luck with this achievement, so I'm fine with that. I throw a flashbang down the right. My guys go down the left, so I'm a bit stuck. So I grab my MP5, and I literally hip fire through that whole bit, running out of the clip and then switching to my P90 and spraying the rest of the guys. Grab those 2 flashbangs, I just throw one in the next compartment, and I literally just run through it, ignore everyone. See him on 6 seconds here. I spray those guys, there's 2 guys around that corner. You might want to start shooting a bit early just so you make sure you get them. And this is the final bit, the guy holding the hostage. You have to get a headshot on Veteran. I can't stress that enough. Don't put one in his leg. And then move all the way to the left-hand side and wait for his head to pop out nice and clean. Pop. There goes the shot. He's down, and that's literally the achievement. Now, all you've got to do is just jump out the plane, and you've got to wait for them to blow up the door. And that is it, guys. That is the whole achievement. This was my 9th attempt, or well, it's my 10th attempt, so I ran through. I died 9 times, and like I say, sometimes you won't get past the first room, but once you've got your technique nailed down, like I knew it in my head, it was fine. Jump out the plane, and pop. That's where the achievement should pop. I'd already got it, so it couldn't pop at this time. And that is it. That is the Mile High Club walkthrough, guys. Remember to check back later for more videos, and see you later. See ya.